New details about Teresa Giudice reunion bomb revealed. New details about a bomb that was supposedly dropped at the Real Housewives of New Jersey Season 13 reunion are being revealed. On the April 29, 2023, episode of the Behind the Velvet Rope podcast, former guest star Kim DePaula claimed that Teresa Giudice revealed that her brother, Joe Gorga, actually had a hand in turning Joe Giudice into the feds. About a week or so later, on the May 8, 2023, episode of BTVR, DePaula made another appearance during a chat with podcast guest and former Ranch star, Jacqueline Loretta. The two women ended up talking a bit about the Gorgas, and DePaula shared a secret that she says she's been hanging on to that she also had previously told Loretta. DePaula claims that she has a good friend who was in Joe Gorga's office years ago who witnessed Joe Gorga telling his secretary to call the IRS. The man, whom DePaula refused to name, supposedly watched as the phone call was made, and Joe Giudice's name was brought up during that call. According to DePaula, it was Loretta that told Teresa Giudice the information prior to the reunion, and Teresa Giudice supposedly said it in front of the cast. Ranch fans may remember back when Loretta and her sister-in-law, Caroline Manzo, were on the show just before the Giudices went to prison. There was a lot of chatter about their possible involvement with the feds. In fact, Teresa Giudice actually accused Manzo of turning in her now ex-husband. It's just so sad, I guess, like she's led that crooked life. Like I've never led that crooked life. I guess she has, and who she comes from, and where she came from. Right back at her, Teresa Giudice told Andy Cohen in 2019, according to People magazine. How could she predict that? Could she have anything to do with what happened to Joe and I? Is she a rat? With her saying that? Those words would never come out of my mouth, regarding anybody. Maybe she called the feds. Teresa Giudice continued. Looking back at it, however, Loretta calls the claims ridiculous. She said that she never brought up the alleged phone call between Joe Gorga and the IRS because it wasn't a fact, it was on hearsay. Tensions between Teresa Giudice and her brother and his wife have run high for many years. But a rumor that is spread amongst the cast about Melissa Gorga ends up being the final straw that has effectively ended the relationship between the two families, at least for the time being. Although details about how things went down on the Real Housewives of New Jersey finale have been sparse, all signs point to a widening rift between Teresa Giudice and the Gorgas. If DePaula is right and Teresa Giudice does share the information that she recently learned about her brother, that could be the ultimate nail in the coffin.